What's going on, guys? It's Erica here from The In-Between. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any of my future Make Money Online reviews, just like this one. If you are watching this, then you've probably seen or heard about the CADA-3 System. It's a program that says you can get paid monthly settlement money that you're supposedly already owed without having to apply or prove anything or really do much at all. The whole pitch is that this system scans your profile, connects you to class action settlements, and sends you payments every single month, anywhere from $500 up to $3,500 a month just for being eligible. But before you go ahead and sign up and pay the fee they're asking for, I want to break down what's really inside, what people are saying about it online, how the whole model actually works in practice, and more importantly, guys, whether or not this is still something you can actually count on for steady income in 2026. Or if you're looking for something that's way more scalable, less stressful, and actually builds you a business that you own 100% online, much like the business model I've been personally running for years now that continues to pay me every single month like clockwork, then go ahead and click on the link below to check it out. And just a quick disclaimer before we get started, guys, I'm not affiliated with the CADA-3 system in any way. This is all just my honest take based on my own research, experience with the business model, and what other real users are saying about it online. With that being said, let's jump right in. So the CADA-3 system is being pushed as this automated platform that helps you collect money from class action lawsuit settlements. And the whole idea is that there are all of these companies that have already lost lawsuits and they've already paid out millions or even billions of dollars, but a lot of people never claimed their share. And the system is basically saying that it uses some kind of algorithm to scan your profile, match you with certain settlements, and then send you money every single month. And beyond that, they're claiming anywhere from like $500 up to $3,500 a month, and they say it can last for up to a year. Now, the way they present it is very hands-off, very passive, and very simple, which means you're not building anything, you're not selling anything, you're not learning a skill, you're basically just verifying your eligibility and then getting paid. Beyond that, they also try to make it feel official by talking about law firms, coalitions, and all these industries like banking, tech, and pharmaceuticals. And they kind of wrap it into the story that makes it sound like you've already been selected, like your low-hanging fruit, and that you just need to claim what's yours. So when you actually go through this, there really isn't any sort of training in the normal sense, which means you're not getting any modules or any step-by-step lessons, but more so a presentation that explains how the whole system supposedly works, and then it moves pretty quickly into telling you that you've been assigned some kind of eligibility certificate. So they really make it feel personalized, like this was built for you, and like you've already been matched with money that's waiting for you. Then they show you different examples and case studies of people who supposedly got paid from the system, which is obviously meant to build trust and make it feel all the more real. But with that being said, the main thing they really guide you to do is pay a processing fee, which is kind of the whole action step here. You're not building any product, you're not setting anything up, and you're basically just paying to unlock access. Now, when you look into their online reputation a little bit more, there's not really a strong or legit presence behind it, meaning there's no clear company, no real team, and not really any transparent info about who actually created it. And over on Reddit, people are pretty blunt about it, and most of the feedback leans negative, with a lot of users saying that it follows the same pattern as countless other online scams where you're promised money up front and then getting asked to pay a small fee to get access. Some people even pointed out that real class action settlements don't work like this at all, meaning you actually have to file a claim and sometimes provide proof, and even then, the payouts are usually small because they're split between so many people. On top of that, others mentioned that there's no such thing as an algorithm assigning you monthly payments from multiple settlements. And honestly, guys, that part alone doesn't really make sense at all if you even really think about the whole business model as a whole. And when it comes to the price, it's supposedly only supposed to cost around $67, which obviously at first doesn't seem like a big deal. And that's kind of the point here, because it is low enough that people might think that it might be worth it. But that's also where you have to slow down and think about what you're actually paying for, because you're not getting any product, any kind of system you can build upon, or anything even tangible you can reuse to build your system long term. That's all to say that this really isn't even a business model at all, meaning you're not building anything, you're not learning anything, and you're definitely not creating any kind of long-term income stream that you can control. And the biggest issue I have here is that it completely relies on the idea that somebody else is going to give you money just for existing And that's obviously not how making money online works, especially going into 2026. Beyond that, there's also no scalability opportunity. Even if this business model did work, which is already questionable, you can't grow it, you can't repeat it, and you definitely can't turn it into something long term. That's why instead of chasing something like this, where you're hoping to get paid from a system you simply don't understand and don't control, I personally focus on building something that I actually own 100% at the end of the day. That's why if you guys have been following me for a while now, you already know that I make all of my money every single month by building digital assets. And the whole idea is pretty simple, and it's a lot more grounded in reality. It's all about building small websites around local service niches people are already searching for and need all over the US, like roofing, stucco plaster, or in my case, fencing repair. And then you get all of those sites ranking to the very top of Google so that when people search for those services in that area, they land on your site first and call the number listed. And from there, those calls turn into real leads for local businesses in that same area, whom I then partner with and basically rent that site out to them, which in return, they're more than happy to pay me every single month because those leads help them get more customers and also help their business grow. For example, as you guys can see here, I built this fencing repair site in Colorado Springs a few years ago, and to this day, that same site has been bringing in calls and leads for the same business owner like clockwork. And in return, they're more than happy to keep paying me every single month because it works. And because you're working in local markets around the US, that usually translates to low competition and a demand for high scalability. That's why I also built this stucco plaster site that works the same exact way in the same city. It follows the same idea. People search, they find the site, they call, and all of those calls turn into real business. So instead of hoping for money, you're actually creating something that produces it with digital assets. You own 100% of your websites, you control them, and you're not relying on some random system or platform to decide if you get paid or not. All right, guys, that's it for this breakdown of the CADA-3 system. If you found this review helpful, make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts on today's video. And if building digital assets sounds like a smarter and more stable way to make money online, then I've linked a free training in the description below that walks you through exactly how the whole business model works in more detail. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.